For the month of June 2020, I'm going to be giving away this black painted mainframe to one of you lucky viewers on the channel, and all you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps. First of all, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on so don't miss a future upload. Second of all, make sure you have dropped a like on today's video, and third of all, comment your details down below, but as well as that, tell me which platform you are on. Just like every other month, the winner is going to be selected on the very last upload of June, so best of luck to every single one of you, and I hope you go on to enjoy today's video. Okay, so today I'm going to be going step by step on how I turn my 100 credit inventory into over 500 within a few trades, and so many other tips and tricks in today's video. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic and safe day as always, and yes, we are finally back, going from 100 credits all the way up to this titanium white Interstellar. Okay, so just under a week ago, Rocket League released a brand new Momentum series update where they released undoubtedly the best black market in the whole entire game, which is the Interstellar, and before you knew it, it could actually come titanium white, so that's what we're going to be going for. But also, since the last Nothing Something series, I've gathered myself so many trading tips and tricks that are literally going to help out every single inventory. If you're rich, medium-sized inventory, small inventory, it is going to help absolutely everyone. So if you are new around here, do want to learn more about Rocket League trading, make sure you are subscribing to the channel and turning on post notifications. And simply enough, 2,000 likes in the very first 24 hours and I'll have episode 2 out in a couple days time, and yeah, let's jump straight into it. And quickly before we do get into the video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to AOA.com for sponsoring today's Rocket League video. This site provides flexibility and safety to every single order. If you want to buy and sell loads of different Rocket League items, they do some insane deals on there, and use code Zenic at checkout to get yourself 3% off every single order. Okay, so jumping into the very first trade of this brand new series, and boy can I just say it feels so good to finally be back. These are generally my favorite videos to make on the channel because obviously I can give away black markets to a few people, but I can't help out thousands of people like I do with this series. So I'm just saying, I am so grateful to be in the position I'm in to make these videos, and yeah, here we are today with the brand new series. So first of all, obviously I've got 100 credits. There's not really much I can do, and that's like, I can see why smaller inventories find it hard to make profit, but obviously that's why I'm here with this series, to help you guys out. But yeah, first of all, getting myself 2 non-crate imports. I'm pretty sure they're valued around like 75 each right now. They go for about 70 to 80, so that's about 150 at complete minimum. And yeah, obviously non-crate very rares absolutely destroy non-crate imports because obviously you can get painted octanes from them, and octanes are like the fan favorite, whereas for this one you can only really get black dices from trading these up, and black velours, stuff like that. So the chances of getting something decent is a lot slimmer, so that's why the prices have gone down a little bit for these things. But yeah, getting myself 80 is decent. In the previous series I was getting 100, but obviously I'm very limited to what I can do with this inventory size. So what I want to do, make myself the quick and easy profit, and that way I can obviously expand my inventory, make even more profit that way. So yeah, getting myself 80 is sort of like the average. If you want to sell them really quickly, obviously get 80, but long run, I guarantee on my main account I could definitely get 100. Okay, and a question that comes around quite a lot is going to be, are trade-ups beneficial? And it's so vague to actually give an answer on this because obviously you could do trade-ups, potentially get yourself a white octane, but in my personal experiences, it's not worth it. And say like you've got a big inventory, obviously take the gamble, go ahead, you've not really got much to lose. But if you've got an inventory, let's just say like a few thousand or less, it's not worth doing because that's going to take a massive percentage out of your inventory value if you get like a Burt's and a breakout like I've literally got right here. But yeah, this trade right here, getting myself 80 would have been completely fine, but he chucked in this forest green Artemis. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but yeah, obviously it's a rocket pass car, so even getting myself 10 credits for this thing is going to be a W. But yeah, we'll happily take that trade. So straight away, a tip I can give to you guys as well is that once you've done a trade, change your post immediately because obviously you don't have the items anymore, and sometimes you might get offered on items that you don't have, and you might be regretting it. So you just don't want to do that. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot for no reason whatsoever. So change your post immediately. And after I would say like 10 minutes of changing my post, this guy with forest green vaults came up. I absolutely went into one. I was like, okay, forest green vaults, these things used to be extremely expensive. Let's check the spreadsheet, and it turns out they're 250 to 350. So obviously a lot of profit can be made here, but they're not really that amazing. I thought they were a lot more expensive. But yeah, obviously given a forest green Artemis, 160 for these things, definitely going to be a lot of profit made. Okay, so for your Rocket League trading safety, and just to make sure I'm being completely clarified here, I just want to say that every single item I'm buying in this first episode is hard to sell. Because when you start off trading, you cannot be greedy whatsoever. You cannot expect overpays immediately unless you have a really good item. And yeah, obviously, when you start off trading, it's not really the easiest. So hopefully, when we go through this series, it's going to get easier, because making myself 500 credits profit in an episode isn't really amazing. If, let's just say I was in like 10 episodes in and I was making 500 credits, it wouldn't be ideal, but obviously it's a start. You can't be too greedy, and getting myself the mid value for these vaults right now, 300 credits, is obviously making me nearly double profit from the previous trade. So yeah, I'll happily take this trade. So that's what I mean pretty much. No matter how big or small your inventory is, even if you're making the tiniest bit of profit, be proud of that, learn from it as well, and just keep on going, because I see so many traders give up on the daily if they don't get a trade within like 5 minutes. They just quit. And it's just ridiculous, because you've got to put in a lot of effort for trading. You've got to learn the prices, and if you do put the time and effort into it, believe you me, you can get extremely rich in this game. So yeah, obviously, just don't give up. That is all I am saying. And yeah, buying this titanium white sacred, it is probably one of the most ugly white boosts in the game, but I'm not going to lie, it's 200 to 300 on spreadsheet, so paying 100 credits, obviously I'm not going to say no to this trade, and I'm pretty sure pretty much every single white import boost goes for at least 200 these days, so I'll happily take that trade. And also, just to make sure you guys know where to go to find your prices, the website that I use and pretty much every single trader uses to find their prices is going to be RL Insider. If you type into Google, you find it straight away, and yeah, you can find the price for every single item in the game. It is amazing. And yeah, I'm going to talk about different trading websites as well, because over the past week I have found so many more trading sites that is going to make you a lot more profit, and you're going to be finding trades a lot easier, to say the least. But yeah, obviously this trade right here, I really cannot complain, because the white future shock right now actually sells for about 150 credits, so paying 70 right here, because the guy only wanted 70 credits. I don't really know why. He added a load of random stuff as well, and I know it's rocket pass, it's probably going to be really hard to sell in the future, but it's free items, so I'm definitely going to take that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is ZenicOfficial if you do want to drop me a follow on there, of a guy that recommended one of the apps that is probably the best for Rocket League trading, and I don't know how I didn't find this before. It is an absolute gem. I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever, but if you go on the Google Play Store or on the Apple Store, no matter what phone you've got whatsoever, type into there RL space trading space post. It is fantastic to make yourself a lot of profit, and you can sell some of the junk in your inventory for credits, any item you literally want, and yeah, it is so great. It's literally like Rocket League Garage, but even faster, even more active, and yeah, I literally found this trade right here for a purple halo for 50 credits on that on the website at least. Anyway, it was fantastic, so yeah, I'm more than delighted to take this trade. But yeah, obviously the looking for group is probably the easiest way to make yourself profit, and yeah, you're going to get the most offers on there, but you might as well just list them up on your phone. Just put in some items that you have, just say want credits if you want to try and get yourself even more profit, and yeah, in the long run it is going to be beneficial for you, I'm telling you now. But yeah, this was on the LFG. I found a guy offering 100 credits for my purple halo, and that is something I can suggest, and probably the main bit of the video. Painted halos right now are incredible to make profit on, because they're the same price on the spreadsheet, but you can literally pay 50 credits under min value most of the time quite comfortably, because they are really hard to sell right now, and obviously in the long run you can get yourself at least the minimum value, making yourself 50 credits on every single one. Okay, so on the most part, rocket pass items are extremely hard to sell, to say the complete least, unless you've got like some painted grip strides. Some of the OG stuff I guess might be rare in the future, so keep hold of them. But yeah, if you've got anything from like rocket pass 3 to rocket pass 6, it is going to be hard to sell, to say the least. So yeah, obviously we've got these cars right here, and I just said in a bulk deal I will take 100 credits happily, because I see a load of people trying to sell their rocket pass items for like 10 credits each. So obviously I've got a white one in there, so that adds up a little bit. But yeah, getting myself 100 credits is going to be so much more beneficial for this series, because these cars right here, extremely hard to sell, and yeah, I don't even mind quick selling them, because that's the only thing I'm going to be quick selling in this series. It's going to be the rocket pass stuff. And over time, just from looking at other people's posts, I've started to realise how bad rocket pass stuff is, because even people are buying painted on commons for more than rocket pass stuff. And I feel like when Rocket League released the rocket pass, they didn't think that the prices for every single item was gonna literally drop to 10 credits each. But here we are today. Obviously the market gets absolutely flooded with rocket pass items every single day from literally people playing the game. So you know, what can they do? They can't really do anything about it. But yeah, all I'm saying is if someone is adding rocket pass items, say no. Just try and get anything else. Even if you're getting a painted uncommon, just take that, because it's probably going to be worth more. All I am saying. But yeah, obviously once again, a painted halo, the easiest way to make yourself profit. This guy wanted 100, then he wanted 70, then he wanted 60, and then eventually in the long run he said, you know what, I'll just take 50 credits, because they are hard to sell. So yeah, a lot of profit is going to be made. Okay, so by adding up the total of our inventory once we get this final trade, it's actually like 600 to 700 credits, which from a first episode I am giving myself a pat on the back for, because that is incredibly good, considering we literally had 100 credits. We flipped it all into this stuff. Yeah, I'm proud of myself for this. So yeah, obviously for this last trade, it's going to be the white halo. Of course it is, because halos right now are ridiculous for making profit on, and especially for smaller traders, if you are sniping them, selling them for min value, you are literally going to be making yourself the easiest profit of your life. So yeah, right here, obviously, we're getting ourselves a white halo, which I know I can get 300 for 200 credits. Then obviously we've got a white future shock, 80 credits, white sacred, and a bunch of other rocket pass stuff. So a very successful first day. So yeah, that is going to be the final trade of today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy, and once again, I'm going to put absolutely everything I've got into this series. So if you are new around here, don't want to miss out on future episodes, make sure you're subscribing to the channel and turning on post notifications. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to absolutely obliterate this goal. So if we get 2,000 likes in the very first 24 hours, let's just say episode 2 is going to be out in a couple days time. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.